AOC explodes after House votes to boot Omar from prominent committee. Oh, they're targeting women of color. Oh yeah, that's you go for it there, AOC.
Well, here's the latest news that was just released today. Biden has offered 20% of Ukraine to Russia if they'll stop the war.
Who now? What is this again?
Joe Biden, our president, has
Yeah.
offered Russia 20% of Ukraine if they stop the war. So who the hell is he think he is? King of the world or what?
What the hell? What about Ukraine? What did they say?
Yeah, no, this is Biden's deal. Hey, Corey Mano is first.
What's up, Corey?
I can't imagine anybody in their right mind that would even, because they researched it and the White House said yes, they acknowledged it.
Oh Jesus! I don't see it here on Fox News yet. They jump all over it. It's other than AOC going out there and things slamming books down and picking on women of color. Just YVC. Omar, she was putting down all the Jews and everything else, but yet she's on the foreign committee, like.
Yeah, foreign affairs.
Yeah. Like, really? What do you expect?
Oh, did you see what Corey put in the chat?
But I even got chat up.
His kid's bus got in an accident today and his daughter got thrown on the floor.
Whoa. Apparently my kid's bus hit a car today, small accident. Everyone's okay, but my daughter was thrown on the floor and she's okay. Whoa. Wow, Corey. Sorry to hear that, but I'm glad everybody's okay.
Hell no, go talk to a lawyer, Corey. She's got emotional distress.
Yeah.
I'm glad she's all right, man.
Hey, Corey, you're the first student? I hear that.
What's up, Dominic?
Oh, wait till Paul comes back and I tell him. Okay. I think I got my garbage all ready for tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow's garbage day for me. Apparently my kid bus hit a car, so I wonder what happened. Just a small accident. But probably thrown to the floor because the brakes hammered on. Oh.
I think the squirrels are all hunkered down for the evening already. There was one out there who was kind of looking for a peanut, and I by the time I grabbed the peanuts threw out there, he was down at the end of the driveway and gone.
So they said then when she got home, her older daughter pushed her down and she hit her head on a shelf. Poor kid. Joys of having kids, right? Yeah, cool, I guess. But yeah, Corey Monroe's kids are on a bus and they hit a car today. Threw the kid onto the floor.
Wow.
But the funny thing was that I got a phone call today. Her student is owned by a company down Pennsylvania or someplace down that way.
Yeah.
Apparently they haven't been paying their bills for their fuel. So anyways,
Damn, Corey.
up here where we are, apparently down at Carncott Winowit, where they get their fuel from, they got a warning letter. You pay your bill up now and they're going to cut them off up here. So, it's going to be interesting.
It's always something. Hey, Dominic is lurking for the moment. Yeah, Corey, we're sorry to hear that about the kiddos. Good thing that they're okay.
Yeah. Yeah, just glad they're okay. That's the big thing. What's the name of the bus company there, Corey? You're kind of curious. Uh, okay, let's see if we can go.
Roxborough Bus Lines Limited. You ever heard of them, Paul?
Who's that?
Roxborough
Roxborough.
Bus Lines Limited.
No. We had a bus driver that put one in the ditch here yesterday. But the stupidest thing they ever did was they just dropped kids off at the New Salem school. It's about not even a quarter mile from the highway. Okay. They have to go up a road and then turn and go into the school and stuff. Turn around. Just went in, dropped the kids off. Okay. Come back out of the school, turned on to Highway 3 and pulled over on the shoulder of the road. But because the snow was, banked up, they were trying to pull over on the shoulder of the road to do their child check. Really? But what happened, it went down because there wasn't road there. There was just a snow drift across there. But why the heck wouldn't they do a child check in the schoolyard? That's why I've always done mine. I stand up as the kids are getting off the bus. When the last one goes off, I walk to the back, nothing there, walk back. Takes like 30, 45 seconds, maybe. Jump in the seat, pull out of the schoolyard. Because I want to check for backpacks, cell phones, all that stuff, in case they leave them on the bus, right? Before I pull away. But no, this guy here decided to pull over on the side of a highway. Really? Some people are their children. Oh, they just changed over to Boygo. Yeah, there's a few Boygo running around here. Actually, Boygo here is doing a city bus service here right now, but they have 3 or 4 school buses in the area. I thought about going to them, but nah. It's always an option, right? So. Hey, Filipina. Good evening, and Mark, White, Edward. Okay, we can, of course, Dominic, of course, is in there. And look who just came in. Mr. Captain Joe America.
What's up, guys?
How is everybody doing this evening?
Uh,
Good, I hope.
Well, Villarreal struck a car today and killed a 75-year-old guy. 6-hour delay. Because some old guy pulled it up in front of a fucking train. Yeah.
Today, President Joe Biden battled Russian laptop amid renewed
You see that there was a car stolen out of Montreal and brought down here to Toronto, and they broke into a great big huge mall. They smashed all the doors with the car to get into the mall, went in, did a smash and grab inside the big huge mall, then drove out again. Smashed their way out again. That had to be stolen but it was stolen out of Montreal, all the way down to Toronto. That was like 6 hours or more away, you know?
making away, 1 year anniversary of Russia invading Ukraine. Over the past month and less, there's been a new What's your mom? Writing to you. I'm Sarah. It's been a long The Ukrainian immigrant wants to promote is war strong in her home country.
I see. U.S. is giving Russia longer range missiles now. Hey, Laura.
Hello.
Laura. How you doing?
I'm doing all right.
What's it? Is that an aquarium next to you or is that a computer?
No, that's my computer.
Holy cow, look at the size of that sucker, Paul.
What is it?
That's her computer.
Oh, that's it. Well, because the camera's close to it, that's all. Makes it look too big. Probably the
I
same
don't know,
size.
it's bigger than she is. She said it's the computer.
Yeah.
Is that a David production?
No,
That baby's huge.
I see
Yeah,
Justin is muted.
Glass on the side.
Yeah, Justin is.
Oh, yeah, I know
around
that,
the house,
Corey.
I think.
What's David up to tonight?
He's resting.
Resting. Oh, you worked too hard today or what?
No, he's got to be up early to ring the doctors.
What are you building there, Laura? Pump pumps. Okay.
Yep.
It sure looked like it was. Because a friend of mine's got one on the machine. You wind it off and clip it over and then cut
Yeah,
it.
that's what this is.
Yeah. That's the one. Yeah. It sure looks like the one my friend uses.
The
Oh, look, Justin's barking again.
yeah, that's his pupper dog barking.
Yeah.
No, that's Justin barking, not the dog.
Oh, is it the? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you would know. You're his sister.
He likes to pretend it's his dogs.
Well, I was trying to figure out how to turn the sound suppression on the Samsung.
Hey, Justin, did you see the size of her computer?
About the size of her ego.
That's the biggest friggin' laptop or desktop computer I've ever seen. I mean, that's like the size of a refrigerator.
It's not that big.
You're sitting in front of it, aren't you?
Kind of to the side of it.
But okay. That baby's huge.
Oh, you should see Sean's computer. His is freaking big too. He's got one of the large cases too. Mine's a medium case.
I wanted this case because it's got the mirrored front.
Oh yeah, that case is a lot bigger than what you have in there. Like you don't have that much stuff in there for that size.
No,
You could add a lot of crap into that thing.
well, I could do, but the computer's actually rubbish that's inside it.
Mia's got to go out. Be right back. At least I hope that's what she wants. Yeah, what's that?
Are you finished sending me messages now, Justin?
I don't know. Let me check. God damn it. I don't know what I wanted to do. It's slowed down at the moment.
Bird. The dog's even sitting there getting excited. I'm glad to see that they just charged a lady with a death of an individual because she sold him drugs, right?
Yeah.
You know, they just haven't been doing nothing. But it's okay to give somebody drugs and kill them, but you know. Yeah. Anybody see the I took a picture of Justin's bathroom after he ate Taco Bell, you know?
Yeah.
Boy, you blew that one apart there, Justin.
What in the hell happened to that thing?
Yeah,
You went to the toilet.
that was your toilet, wasn't it?
God, I hope not.
No, I haven't, Filipina. I really haven't been on social media for a while.
Hmm.
And I try and avoid the news.
What was that for the last 5 minutes? Oh,
Oh my
Oh,
God,
Sim,
these
you
fucking
stop
dogs.
barking.
Justin, it sounds like you're running the bark house over there. He's on mute.
Hey, Tim.
Hey,
Thunder-
Tim Jackson.
snow squall southwest of Owen Sound right now. They're getting thunder snow.
TheBayBreak.com recommends you make dinner reservations to another besides the actual holiday. Or make dinner.
What are you doing to that poor bear down there? What are you gonna do with all the pom poms when you're done there, Laura?
I'll show you if I can find the picture.
Yeah. Well, I had my friend build me a thing, candy cane, great big huge
Yeah.
one, for with pom poms. But I got a beagle that says, "Oh, they're play toys, aren't they?" So I got to glue some of them back on. Well, 3 or 4 of them, I think.
Well, you could probably use them on Justin, right?
Yeah. Oh, there you go. You're gonna put
They're
them on.
They're the wrong color.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, computer.
Yeah.
Save it to your computer.
Laura, did I ever show you way back when I first started flying drones?
No, I don't think so.
There it is.
God, you had
was-
hair.
It was a chainsaw motor.
Mm.
And the servos and a single prop on top and a single prop on the rear.
Yeah, this is what I'm making. Paul Hodges has walked away.
Oh, okay.
Ready for our Remembrance Day in November. Making poppies.
Do poppies usually have a black butthole in the middle or what?
Yes.
Okay.
Our local town want loads of them making.
What are you guys talking about? I came back in the conversation of black butthole.
Well, she's making butthole poppies.
Butthole poppies? What the hell is that?
I fed Sparky. Oh. Yeah, I'll do them before I come to bed. You did. Go. Yeah, I haven't got far. Oh look, they can see you, David. Stood there.
What?
I've allowed David into my room.
Oh, jeez. You're awful.
Good evening, people.
David, is my
Good
computer?
evening, David.
Hey, Dave.
Paul
Hey, David.
said, that's huge. Hold on, let me turn you up. There you go.
Sorry, what was that?
That computer box of hers is absolutely huge.
Massive.
It looks like a small refrigerator.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an overkill.
A little bit on the big side.
Oh, oh.
You eating banana sandwiches?
Yes.
That's like a poppy or whatever, right?
Well,
Yeah, it's a poppy.
hey,
Yeah.
David, I heard somebody likes to eat bananas sliced on toast with beans.
No.
Mm.
Banana slice on toast? Yes. Add the beans? No.
But you said beans on toast is great. Why wouldn't it be beans on toast with bananas?
Because that's just disgusting.
You try it. Record it. And if it's good, let us know.
Well, and then maybe just slather a little bit of Vegemite on top of the toast first.
Now you're done.
Yeah, David, why did you guys go with such a big case? I think it's huge.
Why? Because I wanted this case for the front of it.
Okay.
I picked this case.
What the heck?
I can't remember where we got it from.
Oh, no squall watch issued, Paul? Oh,
Got it from
where'd
Amazon.
Paul go now?
Yeah, we got this from Amazon.
I had to go check the weather. They just issued a snow squall watch. I didn't think we could get anything.
It's got good airflow, though.
Oh, I guess.
Might snow right now.
Yeah, I didn't hear the robot, so I filed him on ignore.
Yeah, Robo Justin.
Oh my god, he's inboxed me it. Kiss my
Oh,
butt.
Get it,
What was that?
Paul?
He said, "Kiss her robot."
Paul, you're gonna get snow shortly.
Yeah, well, it's blowing really hard here right now, Paul.
No, they just issued snow squalls for here.
What's better than this?
But where's Port Huron? There we go. Take a look.
You guess what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, bananas with condensed milk sounds nice.
There you go.
What?
See, bananas with anything up north.
Oh, north.
You know what sounds better, Laura? Another sub.
You know what sounds better, Justin? Reporting you to YouTube.
For what?
Buying his subs.
What the hell's that rating thing?
Oh, it's just a thing I downloaded. You can rate people's videos. Can't remember who told us about that. I think it was Gaffer.
Even my regular videos, 2 of them that I recently put out, like in the past week, have gone up another 100 views.
Told you. Wait until you wake up in the morning. You haven't got a channel.
Oh, yeah. Back says, "Oh, just teasing you. You didn't have all those subs."
I'm going to be honest. However you're getting them, good on you. However, just be careful, because if you do go up really fast and really quick, YouTube do tend to hit back.
No, there's not.
He piled on.
Oh, I did that day. I went up 70 at Paul's, on Paul's show.
What? I do it. You know.
Mhm.
I mean, that's true, David, because that day I went up 70 on Paul's show. It took like 20, 25 away the next morning.
It's not what they take away. It's just that the algorithm would automatically suddenly think there's something wrong and shut you down. YouTube don't like people making it big very quickly. In fact, YouTube don't like people making it big. In fact, YouTube doesn't like people.
Yeah.
Stop trying to make Laura feel better.
Hmm.
Here's a question.
What?
If I put you in a giant piece of bread, would you be classed as a giant banana sandwich?
Will you stop taking the mic because I'm wearing all yellow? I was already called a canary today.
Okay. Yellows, yellows, yellows.
Yeah, Justin hasn't noticed that I'm not actually wearing anything stitched today.
See you tomorrow, guys.
David's going to bed. So he said, good night, everyone.
Oh, good night, Dave. You said you got a doctor appointment in the morning?
You know, he's got to ring up and make one.
Hmm.
His blood results come back bad.
Come on, Mia. Come on, hit it.
Hey, Lambo Drive. Welcome. This one here. Okay.
Tim, I wouldn't report his channel.
Something unlisted.
I'll get someone else to do it for me.
Hey, Paul, I just let me out and it's starting to spit snow.
Yeah, yeah.
Are we supposed to get a lot of snow or? Don't know.
No, don't know. Okay, that's not healthy.
Did I hear you say David went to bed?
Yeah.
Don't you got to go tuck him in?
Nope.
I thought that was part of the deal.
Nasty.
No.
You know, just tuck him in real good and pat him on the head and say good night. Huh?
No.
No, no. I thought that was a regular a deal over there.
No,
Captain Joe, how's it going? He finally hit 100 subs on the 10th of January. Last 23 days, he's added 47 more.
Yeah, I watched it. That's pretty gross when that squirt out of the toilet. Yeah. Guess they should make sure I got your. That's up to you. Oh, I ain't. Wow, how come I ain't that? Wow. Look at that. I'll add one more. Captain Joe. I don't know. I thought it was already subscribed to you. Sorry about that. Maybe I better check Lembo. See if I'm subscribed there. Huh, not there either. Wow. Guess you keep an eye on this a little bit better.
There's something wrong, Paul, because I used to be subscribed to all these guys too.
Yeah, I thought so. But,
YouTube does now and again on sub you.
Mhm.
David is back or no?
Hey, it's that Bill fellow from Newfound Drone
Hey,
Production.
Newfound.
He built a robot or something. I see he built was it a hand or a leg or something the other.
What's up, Bill?
Yeah,
Oh, you can see the chat.
yeah.
I saw what you wrote, Laura.
What did I write then? I wouldn't write anything bad about you.
Uh-huh.
So, Bill, are you guys getting whacked at all over there on the East Coast with storms or anything?
I think it's whack as his Amazon shipping.
Huh.
Oh, reminds me, our microwave arrives tomorrow.
You got your eggs ready?
Yep, got 12 of them in the kitchen.
Did you get your new microwave, Laura?
No, it comes tomorrow.
Ah.
And I've already been told I'm not allowed to put eggs in it.
That spelling was whacked, Bill.
Boy, Bill, you keep at it.
deadly, though, shooting on the city west stuff. Happened right after David reported on
What's your dog barking at there, Justin?
I don't fucking know.
They don't usually
That
bark
life.
like that, do they?
Yeah, Mark, we're all right buying eggs.
Bo does. Bo barks a lot.
They still got to put a half of snow to come yet. His part of the woods.
Wow.
the next presidential election. They seem like it's far away, but in reality, it's not.
Wonder if Tim's doing his show tonight.
Oh, it's Friday for him, isn't it? But didn't he say he's
Yeah.
moving his stream to Saturdays?
Oh yeah, that's right.
Who's moving their stream to Saturday?
Tim.
Oh. Oh yeah, usually it's Friday evening here. No,
No, it's like Friday morning.
Yeah, Friday
goes on.
morning he normally goes live.
Yeah, it's like 4 a.m. our time, 4 or 5.
So which over there would be
I think about 7 or 8 p.m. somewhere in there. I don't know. Where the hell's Dominic at? Dominic,
Dominic.
get in here, timekeeper.
Hey, good Gooby. All right.
Naomi, how you doing? Did you get to your destination?
Yeah, she was going to London or something, I think. Wasn't
Yeah.
it today?
Mark's got his pupper dog under control. It's sleeping on the settee next to him.
Yeah. Yeah, Beta's right here chomping on an animal. I don't know where great she went. I heard her barking in the kitchen. She thinks every time I give her a little bit of table scraps, there's got to be a bowl to lick or a pot or a pan or something. She sits there, looks up at the stove and barks like, I want what's up there. I can't say it, but I want it.
I'm not reading that message, Justin.
Get your Gumi goes to London tomorrow is what I think is what she.
Okay. Okay.
Are you going to tell me we're every sub?
Damn right I am. Be like 3 a.m. I'm gonna send you a screenshot.
So glad my phone goes on do not disturb mode.
Well, what's a bigger brother supposed to do? He's supposed to impress you as the little sister. Doesn't that impress you, little sister?
Nope.
Usually the little sisters, they want to grow up big and strong like their big brothers.
Yeah, yeah.
Nope.
No, no.
Yeah. Yeah, they got a habit of trying to suck you in to give you all their food. Especially a beagle. You can never fill a beagle up. I found that out. They can feed them till they bust and they still want more. Hey, look at who's in the house, Mr. AZ Growing Dude.
AZ is here. Yep.
What's up, David?
You can't quite go back far enough to count, but you're not second today. Or first. I think you're 121 today or something. Yeah.
I went down to look at my favorite camera down in Florida, and
Yeah.
it's out of whack. I can't figure out what it's doing.
Huh? Yeah.
Oh, it's back now. Okay.
You back now?
It was pointed out to
Oh, did you?
the water.
Yeah. Oh. Well, they seem to move it around a little bit, maybe. You know?
Well,
There's
it was pointed right straight out to the left, out into the water.
well, it must be fairly warm down there. She's in shorts and no top other than her, like a t-shirt type thing. That one's carrying her jacket, so it can't be too cool though. Nobody's got jackets on.
Yeah, it must be. Justin, what's the weather down there? Is it 60s and 70s?
Feels probably about 70, mid 70s.
Okay, because there's nobody's wearing jackets down there tonight.
No, well, here it's really nice. So I'm assuming there it's really, really nice. Because usually they're a few degrees cooler than we are.
Because we got cold
Yeah.
warnings out right now for tonight. It's going to be
Down
super
sub-zero
cold, like
tonight.
minus 30.
Yeah.
or something.
But the last week or so, it's been saying it's like mid 80s, but it just doesn't feel that hot. It's been feeling like it's in the 70s. And that's probably just because the humidity is really, really low.
Okay, there, Filipina. Goodbye. See ya.
Later, Filipina.
Filipina.
See you later.
somehow I missed-
Thanks for coming in, Filipina.
yeah, somehow today I missed AD coming in earlier, I guess. That, oh, yeah. Going back. Funny thing is, I don't see him. Oh, there he was at 519. Okay. I don't know how I missed you there, AG. 507. Wow. Sorry there, Dave. Really am. Oh, by the way, that, well, I guess you guys already know that Bluetooth thing you got for the vehicle. That thing works slick. And now I can shut the power off with that other adapter now. And when I just turn it back on when I need it, want to use it, it's pretty cool.
Awesome. Glad it worked for you.
What's my dog doing? I think I have to spray my dog. Anybody want to spray my dog for me?
Have you got the flea thing pretty much licked?
Oh yeah, it's got none whatsoever. Oh, don't have a flea anywhere.
All right. Lambo says he just got in the car 6F. Is that 6 degrees Fahrenheit or what?
I had to get the weapon of war out here, Paul. She just sits there in the kitchen and barks. She don't want out. She wants more food. And she's not getting it. She's had enough now. She's putting too much weight on. Got to get her back up to the trailer where she can run around and have some fun.
Mark White says it's 8 degrees Celsius in
Yeah.
Manchester and 20 degrees Celsius in Tallahassee.
Holy crap, right? What a temperature swing. Okay, what just come up on my phone? Oh, because I went into the kitchen camera. I like tearing things apart, see how they work.
There we go.
It's starting to spit snow out there a little bit, Paul.
Yeah,
I can't wait to get my computer back up tomorrow.
so weren't they supposed to come today?
No, they're coming tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow.
Watch them come out there and they say, oh, they got to get a part. It'll be next week.
Yeah, probably.
Oh,
Kind of
I will lose my shit if they do that.
That's the kind of luck I have.
I think that's all the tabs in it. Yeah. Look at that, it's cool.
Somebody coughing?
Not me. Okay.
Looks like somebody was choking.
Well, Paul's now muted.
It must have been him. It sounded like he's choking on something.
My tenant brought me a Burger King Coca-Cola, and I don't know what it is, but I can't drink out of a straw. It causes me to gag and choke.
Oh, she just a gear in this thing here. I just took it apart. She just seized right up. Yeah. And no wonder she wasn't working. Oh, yeah, she just seized right up. Rush day. Just put it in. He said your picture has a lot of noise. Who are you talking about?
Me.
Oh. Like where Tim Jackson is, he said it's 36 degrees Celsius right now at work. He's melting.
Here it
I know
comes.
their heat sounds so cold.
Here it comes, Paul.
Oh, here it comes.
You can definitely keep it.
Now the motor seized too. Yeah, everything seized up.
What do you suppose? It overheated and seized up, or?
Well, it's probably because it seized up and then the motor burned up after that, right? Because all the other gears here are plastic gears are okay. But, I like to tear them apart and see what it takes to make them work.
Oh God, look at the snow. I hate snow. Laura, you want me to send you some of that snow?
No, thank you.
Yeah, I don't want you to feel left out.
I definitely don't want any.
Yeah, I got it working the motor.
Why not, Laura? Be a team player.
How about you have some, Justin?
I think Justin likes snow down there. Justin, you never get snow, do you?
No. I mean, it's probably possible if the conditions were right. I'm sure it could happen at some point in history. But
Hey, Jody, how you doing? Drone Shots Jody is here, Paul.
Who's that?
Drone shots, Jody.
Oh, Jody. Hey, Jody. Yep. Yeah, it's no better than freezing rain. They had a lot of that down in the States there. Holy mackerel.
Gichigumi is right. Snow is better than freezing rain. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see some of the news reports about down south, like in Texas and stuff, where they're just piling up the roads are like slick ice. Just
Yeah. Yeah. I think I might go get it going.
tomorrow's high, as they're saying right now, the weatherman. High tomorrow of 13 degrees.
Yeah, look at that. Got it to free up, Paul. Put WD-40 on her grease it.
Yeah, grease it up.
Well, I got.
I mean,
You do
I'm
know you've
sure-
gone up 3 subs, Justin.
you what?
You've gone up 3 subs.
Very
Oh, I
good.
didn't think I don't have my phone on me. I was going to send you a text message.
I've got your social blade loaded.
The bearing
What is it
still.
on live?
Now,
Yeah, I've
it's
got it on the live section. I can watch them go up.
pretty
What do you-
flat.
We'll just keep it down there as a spare, you know?
Yeah.
Tuesday rain and 47 degrees, Paul.
Yeah.
It's like Laura gets over there. You get rain, don't you?
Yeah.
This time of year?
Yep.
Now,
We're coming into our rainy season.
do you get a lot of wind with the rain, or is it just a steady rain?
No, we get windy.
I suppose you could clean this up and put some dielectric grease on it.
Yeah, that's a.
I don't know how long it would last. But... Okay, what do you got for me there, AD?
WD-40 cologne.
Cologne? Smells like WD-40. Oh my God.
Oh, Justin's disappeared.
Going to come out with personal lube with WD-40 flavored. Yeah.
It's snowing pretty good now, Paul.
Yeah. Yep. Well, it said it was coming, going to hit you before it hits me. So. So this has to go in here someplace. That's got to go. Right there, like that. See? Huh. I don't know. We'll get some grease, clean it up, and try it. But like I said, I got a new one to put on. We'll see. Mark
Well,
says,
I'm not
Dominic,
flying my drone this week.
I began last night. Yeah, it rains a lot, but been doing long enough last week. And up to 45-mile-an-hour winds. Woohoo! Well, I know it was at Manchester or something. There had crosswind landings today for all the jets going in and out.
Akasho, how you doing?
Ekarishko, oh my God. Kim, kick him HP. Mark, he's a spammer. Who? Akishiro, or something? Oh. Who are they talking about?
They're talking about Dominic.
Oh. Oh.
Mr. Dominic, he goes to everybody's channel.
He's everywhere.
They ought to label him Mr. Internet.
Mm.
He came in earlier tonight and he said he was lurking, didn't he, Paul?
Who?
Dominic.
No, Tim's working.
No, Dominic said he's lurking.
Oh, is he? I don't know.
Yeah. Earlier, he said that.
Yeah.
Oh, I might head to bed in a minute.
Yeah, what time is it over? It's almost 11 o'clock.
Yeah. I haven't
Where'd
got far to fall.
Did Justin fall off the stool or what?
His internet might have dropped out on his phone.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know if she wants out or not.
Well, Mia must have known the snow was coming because she went out and then came hustling right back in again. And just as she got to the door coming back in, I saw just a little bit of snow here, there. Now it's really snowing.
She actually went outside, so we'll see. Something just happened here. Oh, yeah.
Look down by the water, Paul. I don't know if you can see it or not, but look at the lights, the snow underneath.
I'll go and take a look there, Paul.
Oh, look, he's back.
He's back.
Justin has returned.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had my phone on the charger, but it fell off the bed and freaking unplugged itself. I was one of the dogs not there. So I ended up dying. I had to plug it back in.
Yeah.
Put that up there.
You're at 9:20 now, Justin.
Thought you said I went up 3.
You did, then you dropped down.
Did I really?
Yeah. That's why I've got the live.
What do you think they did, Laura? Did they do a paternity test on those people that joined his channel or what?
They did something.
What?
Oh, I need to dry my hair. Pick this ball of wool up off the floor before I get told off. Justin, Tim wants to know, how does it feel like having island life internet?
It fucking sucks. I hate third world living.
Yeah, now Justin.
He also says that's karma for you.
Yeah, it's karma for you.
Don't worry, I'll be back on my making fun of him tomorrow.
As long as they have the parts.
Yeah, but what the heck's taking so long? Usually they can do it within a day.
This is what I don't understand is it was a billing issue. Say multiple people had a problem where some reason in their billing department, like we had like 4 or 5 accounts under the same name. But we only had actual one account. So what she did was when she paid the bill and went to one of these other random accounts that they had opened under her name
Oh, gee.
in their billing, they screwed up somewhere in their billing department. A bunch of people had multiple accounts and weren't supposed to. Now they weren't charging people double or triple for having the multiple accounts, but people were paying to the wrong account.
Putting that money in the
And
wrong
then,
account. Yeah.
right. And then they straightened it all out. But for some reason, they can't just flip the switch and turn it back on.
Yeah.
They have to have a tech come out, and I don't know why. It doesn't make any sense to me why they just can't turn it back on. Like you can flip a switch from a building 100 miles away and turn it off, but you can't turn it back on.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's what's confusing me. I don't still understand how that works.
Oh. Oh, Justin, you've lost another one.
Oh, we lost another subscriber.
Yep. I think oh no, now it's game 2 again.
Hey, Dre.
Hey, Joe.
She was hoping for that.
Dre says it's above your pay grade. Just
Oh, now you're at 927. Oh, I'm gonna have to stop watching.
Uh,
932.
so it's going down.
Was it Justin? 933.
It's going up.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 933 on the homepage. Because she's watching what it is she's watching a live count on Social Blade, and it's showing her a live count of subs, so you can watch it live.
Yeah, this is what I'm watching. So you watch this little live. Should be watching my own channel, really, not yours. I've got the game. I like Tim. Justin, you're going to piss Matt off.
Who said that? Oh, I've been sending him screenshots all day.
Has he actually replied to any of those screenshots?
No, he hasn't looked at any of them.
Mark says, I don't need to watch mine. I'm stuck on 74 for weeks.
Come on.
Oh, and I can't help him by going up one I'm already subbed to him.
Trying to get my damn internet on my phone, my work phone to work, but I swear these people are.
Don't understand robot.
Do I?
I said I don't understand robot.
You robot.
Bo doesn't like it.
Huh?
Bo doesn't like it.
Yeah.
No, he's out there barking at freaking. Oh my God, my work phone gets such slow speeds. It's getting 0.08 download, 0.09 upload. That hotspot sucks.
Ugh.
It's not even enough to pull up YouTube, I don't think. Yeah, and I haven't been able to make any videos the last couple of days, so I went back and grabbed some screen records from some of my first videos and use those for my shorts for the next couple of days. Because I wanted to stay on pace and not miss any days.
That's nice.
Can I use your work phone to call mommy?
No.
I want to call her.
Yeah, it's not even fast enough to pull that up.
Hey, Laura.
Oh, she's coming down now, Paul.
Yeah.
Roger, you can keep it.
I don't think it's gonna last all that long, Paul, but
I don't know.
Mhm.
It's windy.
but if it's a snow squall, it'll keep building up, right? So a brief intense snowball expected to develop, but a brief one.
Good evening, Dre. How you doing?
I'm doing just great with my fast internet. I don't know what's going on in the Stickley household. You know.
Ha ha, hilarious.
Everybody's got better internet than Justin right now.
Yeah.
It should be all done by
You
7:30.
can't figure out. I said that's been on purpose that you don't. So you can't use your work phone to stream YouTube all day.
Well, I could use my hotspot before and it worked great, but they screwed up my phone a few weeks back and I've been having issues with the internet on it ever since, and they sent me a new SIM card, but it doesn't work. And in order for them to get it to activate, I have to go through my IT department, which has to go through Link, and then Link has to go through Verizon. So I'm having to go through 3 companies to get this thing turned back on.
I bet that new guy don't have to go through that. They got the new truck.
Yeah, and the new phone, yeah. I bet he doesn't.
Yeah, that corporate pecking order, huh?
Yeah.
Even the IT guy said, he said, why the hell do you have an iPhone SE? I said, I don't know. That's what they sent me. He goes, well, everybody's supposed to be getting the 12s. So I don't know.
Drone Shot says hi to Dre.
Hey, Jody, Mark, and everybody else in the chat. I've been lurking in the back listening. I thought I was scared to come earlier because I saw Laura making voodoo dolls, and I didn't want to get caught up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I'm only making them of Justin. It's fine.
Is that okay? I just want to make sure.
She's mad at me.
I saw you sticking something in there. I'm like, Justin's internet's messed up, and you kept poking that thing, and Justin dropped out the chat, and you kept poking that thing. I'm like, I'm staying out of it.
He don't want to lose his 1 gig speed.
That's right. Yeah. So how's everyone doing?
We're hanging in there. I got snowstorm going on here, and
Yeah, I
the
saw it.
snow is headed for Paul Hodges.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that picture
yeah.
outside. You're getting a regular little dusting there.
Well, it just started about a half hour ago.
Mm.
Started out with just a little sprinkle of, now it's, the wind is picked up and it's pushing and blowing.
Oh boy.
Well, that wind keeps blowing, might blow up some more. Because that cold air will be going across that warm water, right?
Across the water.
Because the water's not froze yet, so.
Nope. The lakes are not frozen yet.
I don't think they're gonna freeze, because this little free what we have tomorrow is not gonna freeze the lake.
Yeah, I remember you about a week or two ago, Paul, you were talking about the shipping being halted for a while. Is that because the lakes normally freeze over?
What? Not well. Because the Coast Guard has cutters to keep the lanes open,
Uh-huh.
but the locks between the Superior and down to the lower lakes, they closed for maintenance for 2 months. The Army Corps of Engineers actually closes the lock, so there's no ships moving there.
Oh, okay.
And
Okay.
then over by Niagara Falls, there's a set of locks there too, and they close those for the same reason, and they do maintenance.
Right, right. Okay.
But if there's any ships in between that maybe might go into Sarnia and load up chemical or load up some fuel oil or whatever, they can actually go down to Chicago and go around.
Right. Well, making a local run then.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
But all the big ships that haul the iron ore and stuff down from Superior, they pretty much put in, and what the big shipping companies use the 2 months period is for maintenance and to give their crews some time off.
Right, right. Well, Miss Laura, where's the Birdman at?
He's getting an early night. He's got to ring the doctors in the morning.
Oh, okay. Good for him. Get some rest.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Did
I
you
guess
see?
I saw that Filipina was in earlier.
Yeah.
You guys keep coming in here making
I,
noise.
I popped in her show earlier today. She was playing Love Device on her live stream today.
Yeah.
So Justin, I see you're heading down the home stretch there, bud. Congratulations, you busted 900 or right around there. I'm stuck at 890, no 897, between 897 and 899. I can't get into the 900 for some reason.
It happened the day my internet went out. It's just been nonstop.
Mm,
And Laura's been actually watching the live counter of it going up.
Yeah, you're at 936.
yeah.
It just keeps going up, but like every hour I'm getting like 20 people out of nowhere. It's just, I don't know what.
Yeah,
And then my regular
I
videos are
just
getting
been
more
enthralled
views
with
too.
your shorts, dude. Watch me pump gas and get your refund at the gas tanker or whatever it was. I saw another one.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I was repoing the gas at the gas station.
Yeah, he repo on
The
the
guy
gas
got
station.
super pissed too. We repoed his candy too.
Mm, mm, mm.
Yeah, she come down in a hurry there, Paul. Eh?
Yeah. Is that little green guy for the
No.
cross for the kids across there, Paul?
Yep. On the other side, the sign says school crossing.
Yeah, yeah. I've seen them around.
I passed 95,000 views too. It just TubeBuddy hasn't caught up with it yet. They always seem.
Ray, here's what the lakes look like right now. There's not much activity going on,
Right.
all the way down and around. because the locks are closed there and the locks over here are closed.
I mean, other than the people who live in that area, most of the United States has no clue the amount of shipping that comes through
Oh,
that
yeah.
area.
Yep.
And it's something that, to me, that's what I say about, knowing our history, our infrastructure of our country. People think everything that comes in through the ports off the major oceans and stuff. And they don't understand how, people that come up basically through Canada, down through Niagara Falls and goes to the Great Lake areas and everything else to get stuff to places like Chicago and other places along those lakes, which cuts down on trucking and everything else because they can put it on a ship and send it all the way to the Midwest.
Hey, Paul, where's that? Can you do that overview of it shows all the ships in the entire ocean, man? Last
Yeah.
time it was
Sure. I
freaking
just,
crazy looking.
just back out here like this.
The amount of ships out in the ocean and everything is just
Yep.
amazing. Look at that. That's
Mhm.
freaking nuts. But you know what the
What's
crazy
neat
thing
about
is, Dre, is if you were
what's
out
neat
there,
about that application is I can zoom in anywhere and identify what ships they are.
Yeah, it's a GPS system.
Yeah, you just go
but
in.
you know what's crazy, Dre, is as many ships are out there right now that looks like that. If you were out
Mhm.
there in a sailboat, you probably wouldn't see them for hundreds
Yeah.
of miles.
You're 100% right. That just goes a testament of how vast the Atlantic and the Pacific is. That you see all that traffic, but if you're out there on another ship, you may never see another ship.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it does. It looks like you would like go.
You feel like you need to navigate to avoid a ship.
Hey, Paul, you get the 3 boxes checked or the 2 boxes checked?
I don't know.
We can't see it very clear, that's for sure.
Hey, let me check.
I mean, showing that picture, a global picture like that, just I say puts in perspective when we talk about global economies and stuff like that. We're so interdependent upon one another as countries for our shipping and everything else. That's a classic example. It's not just our certain Western country. It's global. You see all this stuff in the Gulf of Mexico, and I bet you if you highlight the canal down a little further, you see it's like a traffic jam.
Yeah.
And all the red ones are tankers.
Yeah.
I was watching a video the other day about
Yeah, look at the Panama Canal.
Yeah, it's like a traffic jam. Yeah.
Oh, waiting. And down here they're waiting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was watching it the other day, and that's something that's like $10 trillion and
over 8 million self-lit pixels.
Yeah.
But you can the global one, like you were saying, just gives it perspective as far as.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. I just saw Mark talk about the Suez Canal, basically going through Africa and the rest of Europe. Same thing. It's just like that's what I talked about. That one tanker about a year ago or maybe 2 years ago that got sideways and how that can disrupt the rest of the globe.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Because that one ship got sideways.
Even the Mississippi River's got a lot of traffic on it, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There's the Gulf.
Yeah.
There's the Mississippi. Look at all the boats on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's crazy. So how have you been, Dre? What's going on? Anything new with you?
We've been having the Santa Ana winds off and on for the last, I would say, week or so. Weather-wise, it's very, how we call California cold. but it turned out to be a very nice day. In fact, I think it's about maybe a high 60s. So it's a nice day right around, now. But the morning's a little bit chilly down in the high 30s, low 40s. But it comes out to be a nice day. But it's just been a little too breezy of late to fly unless I really had to do something.
Yeah, unless you have to.
Yeah. But yeah, I might get out and fly a little bit. I've noticed that things are, which I predicted this last year, because I tell people, when you fly a drone commercially for business, it's like, for me in construction, it's like everything else. You got to pay attention to the indicators. And as we keep raising the Fed keeps raising the interest rates, that means corporations can't get, they don't want to get loans at the higher rates. So that means they're not building as fast or as much as they were a year or two ago.
Right.
So I'm starting to see the slowdown. A lot of my contracts will probably be ending by this September. So I'm right now I'm on the hunt to hopefully gain a couple more contracts for some long-term projects and see how it comes up. I was trying to ask Billy Kyle how's this situation is coming up. I know he does a lot of commercial work in his area. I think Billy's in the Philly area and stuff. And I know Billy does a lot of commercial work as far as construction and everything else. He's not as much into real estate like Ken Dono is.
Right.
Stuff. But I was asking him, as he started to see a little bit of a slowdown, because that's one of the things I tell people who say, well, I'm just not getting into drones. I said, drones is just like construction. It's feast or famine. You'll go through a period of where jobs are coming in nonstop, and all of a sudden everything stops. And you just got to kind of just go through those dry spells and hope you got enough saved up if that's what you're doing as your main income to make it through. Interview, Mark. I haven't heard anything about that position. It's a continuous recruitment, so I don't know what they're going to do here within the city. I just threw my hat in the ring to see if I get an opportunity. I'm probably going to a community meeting tonight when I get off work. The citizens are up in an uproar in the northern end of the city about some issues up there. One of them is developers are trying to, we call grinding on site. And it's a very lucrative thing where you can demolition a structure or whatever, and you grind it all up and you sell off those grindings, which makes Class 2 base, which is made primarily when you're building roads. The gravel that is under the asphalt is what we call Class 2 base. And you'll have that laid out, and then you'll come in and pave your asphalt on top of that in most cases. So we currently have a ordinance that forbids any type of grinding within the city limits. But they caught a developer last week that was doing some grinding in North End. And we have another site where there was a fire at an Amazon building in a neighboring city. And this guy had, owned some empty land in the far north end of the city, right against the National Forest. And I guess he brokered some deal where he will haul off all of the concrete from the Amazon fire in a neighboring city. So he hauled all this concrete up in this housing area next to the National Forest, and he thought he was going to be able to grind on site. And that's been a contentious thing for the last 2 years. So yeah, there's always something going on. Laura, I'm right there at 890. I see my levels go from 897 to 899.
You're at 900 because I've subbed.
Oh, okay. Well,
I had a few more accounts that I don't use anymore.
Well, thank you. That's why I tell Justice, like, sometimes you get to a certain level, and it's almost like YouTube is like playing with your emotions. Like yeah, I should be bouncing up to the next level. And all of a sudden you're like, oh, I lost two. I get one. I lost one. I get one. I lost one. And they go like for a whole week to do that.
Hey, Paul, I wonder if this is Ron Lockwood's house.
Yeah, really. Eh? Walking around the house.
And she's following right behind you like she's used to it.
Yeah.
She's not even trying to get out.
Not very old though.
No. She definitely, he probably has been feeding her since she was born.
Yeah, so. I bet you I think ain't more than about 2-3 weeks old.
Yeah.
Definitely staying close to that guy, isn't he?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You know, she ran from the person with the camera, but she is right up on him. Is he making a bottle?
Probably.
It looks like he's making a bottle.
That's probably why he's falling around, because I'm hungry.
Yeah. Like I said, he's been feeding her.
That kind of animal on that kind of floor holding mackerel got no grip, right?
Yeah,
For him
yeah.
to go.
That tile or linoleum floor, yeah.
Big banana.
Yeah.
Much like it.
Yeah.
Following around going, hey, hey, hey.
Yeah, he's got that bottle. He's shaking it up right now. I wonder if something happened to the mama.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Probably makes a mess when drinking. He's got to take it outside, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's
Oh,
got,
looks like he's got a
crate out there. Yeah.
Yeah. He's on the carpet now, so he can.
Mm-hmm.
Thursday, give me some more. Holy jeepers, just going at her.
Mm-hmm. Hey,
Good to see.
Paul Murray, I was going to ask you, I said, do you still have any smart controllers, the original ones?
Yeah.
You look into,
Well, that's what I fly the Air 2S with.
oh, okay. Okay. Never mind. I couldn't remember if you had one. Not know if you're looking to get rid of them or whatever. I think I might go ahead and break down and try to acquire another one for my other Mavic 2 Pro and stuff. I saw one online for about 300 some change, and I'm like, well, I'm sure it'll get a little cheaper here.
That's a pretty good price because brand new they were like $780.
I know. They're about to be brand new and stuff. And like I said, this and the drone I'm getting it for is one of my older Mavic 2 Pros. So I'm like, if I can get one for maybe high 200s and low 300s, I think that would be nice and stuff. Just to have that extra controller. I mean, like I said, I'm getting kind of spoiled. I got that smart controller for the Enterprise Advanced. I got it for my other Mavic 2 Pro, and then I got that big old controller for the M30T. So I'm getting kind of spoiled.
Right. Here you go, Paul.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing how deer have so many twins, right? You know, a lot of times what'll happen, a little baby will lay down like that. Mom will go out and forage for food. As long as she knows that the baby's safe, she'll go out and do that and then come back to him afterwards.
Right.
Oh, yeah, that one definitely got a problem with the leg.
Mm-hmm. Just not strong enough, could be. They both walking like, yeah, we just got out.
Yeah.
A smart controller going for 400 quid.
Laura, that's the look of desperation.
Oh, I'm actually editing something. I found some old footage that I'm putting up.
What, drone footage?
Nope.
Gaming stuff.
Nope. You'll have to go on my channel to find out.
You need to make me that video so I can post it.
I had a
Told you I'm
call,
doing that
I had a
tomorrow.
call out the other day with the with PD, not PD, with the fire department. I think hazmat crew.
Yeah.
The guy comes up to me, Paul, and he's like, "Hey, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a while." You know, I was kind of stuck. I don't go out in the field like I used to as an inspector. So he's getting all excited stuff. He said, "Yeah, we bought a couple of those M30Ts and M30s." And he's telling me all about it. And I said, "Yeah, I've had one for about almost a year now." And he got his mouth about fell open. I said, "Yeah, you should have been, if you've been checking my, YouTube page, you'd have seen a couple of videos I did." He said, "Well, give me your card again so I can go see." Because he's talking about they wish they would have bought it with the LED light like I have on mine. I said, yeah, I got night vision, all this kind of stuff. So I can tell my numbers jumped up overnight to about an extra 50 views on a couple of my M30 videos. So I figured it was the fire department.
Can't they just buy that spotlight separate if they needed to?
Yeah,
Or is that
They
something you
can do it. Like I say, for as much as you spend on that drone and that spotlight I have, it's another $2,000 just for that spotlight. So I'm saying, dude, if you spend 14, 15,000, why'd you cheap out and not get the spotlight?
Screw that. I'll tape a $20 tack light to the front of it.
Oh man, that stuff. Cause he's talking about how they've used it on a couple of cars over the edge scenarios and stuff like that. Cause we were talking about the fire in LA about a week ago, and they had all these firefighters on the roof trying to vent the roof. And I mean that fire. I think I told you guys, Paul, last week, how the flames were just blowing into the firefighter's face, and that fire was backing them into a corner. And they eventually have to get off that roof before it collapses. And I was just telling him, I said, I hope they had a drone up or something, man, because that was a very dangerous scenario of having, like, they had up to 8 firefighters on a roof. And basically they had a couple guys out front that were venting the roof with some kind of like pull stuff. And then the guy behind them would hold their harness with the hand just in case they fell and stuff. And I said, that's just very risky. Very risky.
Definitely.
Yeah. And stuff. But he said they love them. He said, like he said, it's the best thing that could have happened and stuff. Because I remember he told me when drones were first coming out, they had bought the Aspires and they crashed it within the first month they got them and stuff. And they put them back in the case.
Really?
Yeah, they just didn't really know how to control them at first and stuff, and they were getting away from them. None of them were very experienced pilots at the time. I think the guy talked to him and one other guy are the only Part 107 pilots they have and stuff. But because they have a COA, anybody can fly.
What are they using now, Dre?
Well, they bought 2 M30s, and I know all the rigs. Last time I was out with them, all the rigs had a Mavic Pro or maybe 2 Pro on the rigs. So now they acquired 2 of these M30s. And I was just telling him on how I try to go over to their training facility and invite them out last year. I think it was around last June or July. I wanted to invite them out to a demonstration because I was doing a demonstration for the PD. And I told the guys, so they kind of blew me off, like, yeah, whatever. And I was like, hey, you guys bought 2 of them. And you could have demoed them, 6 months before you spent your money.
Right.
And got a good idea of what you need. And you probably would have ordered some with the night lights on it and everything else. You know, 'cause now the guy's saying, yeah, I wish we would have went and got that and stuff. So.
Do
it's
you,
just-
do you think, Dre, that the big departments overspend for the first time?
Well, it's like anything else, you know, if whoever controls the purse strings, if it be the battalion chief or if it be, you know, whoever it is that controls those purse strings.
Tim
If
Hortons,
Yeah, Tim Hortons.
Hey, Laura.
Oh, he's teasing Laura.
yeah,
Yeah. If
Laura,
if
That's
those individuals
nice.
are into technology, then you'll be able to buy the nice stuff. You know, and that's the whole thing is, you know, you got some people who are just not into technology and will settle for just doing this the way we've been doing things forever. You
yeah.
know? That
Well,
means you got to beg for it.
And the technology is such that when they first came out with ladder trucks and all the big fire equipment, they just didn't let them just jump in there and go ahead and go. You know, no,
Right.
no.
And that's what I said. It's all about the mentality, and like that's what I said, training. Because he's talking about even with these M30s now, they're only getting out flying maybe once every 3 to 4 months. And I told PD, them guys, said, dude, you guys ought to be out flying at least every month. I don't care if it's for maybe 2 hours, 3 hours. Get out and fly every month.
Or once a week would be
Yeah,
perfect.
well, like I say, once a week is ideal, but I said you can't go several months and then decide, oh, let's go do some training. I said this is important as you learning how to handle holes, ladder rig, or anything else that's part of your toolbox.
Right.
And how do you learn to incorporate this technology with what you already do if you're not training with it?
And the other thing too is the more you fly, the better you get. The better you
Right.
get, the more you fly. You know.
Right. And that was the problem with the Inspire. They broke them out. That we're not doing any really amount of train hours flying it, and they crashed them into trees.
Yeah.
You know, and I guess whoever was in charge then said, hey, that's enough of that. Put them in a box, put on the shelf, you know, and stuff. So they never really got a chance to incorporate them. And then they got the smaller drones, which were a lot easier to handle. And, you know, you go from there.
Well, Dre, did you ask them if they have any of the old Inspire still in a box they didn't want anymore?
No, I ain't asked them anything on that. I know our PD has them. I asked them about theirs, and they said they no longer get the transmission signal back and forth from it, and they took them to the shop, and nobody can figure out what's going on. Whoever they bought it with, and everything else, they buy them through these vendors, like, you know, we buy from a commercial vendor.
Sure.
And there's always a so-called like a maintenance agreement or a train agreement or whatever, but it's not at the level where you and I would say that's adequate training.
All right.
You know, like you say, they should be flying weekly and stuff. And I always tell the guys, I said, man, whatever you get an opportunity, get that drone out and fly it. Even, I don't care if you go to an accident scene, take the drone out and fly it. Take an aerial shot, just for the heck of it. You know, just so you can get up and know what you need to do. Boom, boom, take a picture of what you got to do.
Well, yeah, and the more you fly, the faster you're going to get it putting it in the air.
Right, and then the more you
rather
learn about how to
than
deploy
sitting there and figuring out, well, let's see, I got to unfold this, I got to unfold, I got to, you know, it just becomes automatic.
Right, and that's my whole thing. I said, then you learn how to deploy it. Anything else? I said, especially the hazmat team that comes out. I said, you guys go to a lot of calls. Like I was out the other day, and we're out there on a guy who was doing some little basic illegal auto body work and stuff. So the guy had all these chemicals in a residential home. He's got all these gallons of used oil and all this kind of crap. So basically, it's a hazmat situation because all this caustic substance he's got and everything. So that's what I tell the guys. I said, now this would have been something like we always talk about running up on meth labs and stuff like that, where you don't want to be introduced to that type of environment because you become asphyxiated yourself.
Right.
So I said, you can send a drone in there, see what's going on, look at these different chemicals that are stored on the property or whatever, if they're doing in the backyard or what the case may be, before you send an individual in. At least it gives you a general idea. I said, you can break this drone out on I told you, every scenario you guys go out, you can break a drone out, get up in there and deploy it. So that way, like you said, it becomes a habit. So if you're in a tree-lined street, you know, hey, I need to get out in the middle of the street, throw this thing up, automatically know what the power poles are set at and street lights and stuff, automatic stuff. That's how I got to learn it. That's why I say, you know, standard power pole is 50 feet, street lights 25 to 30 feet, standardized sizes and stuff. You know, because I was out there flying it all the time doing inspection work.
Right.
So that's why I try to encourage you. I said, you guys got to get out there and, you know, and get used to it. Because, you know, just taking it out every 3-4 months is not adequate for it. Not at all.
No, and you have to, you know, be certified to be able to get it up in the air, do what you want to do. Because otherwise you'll have a bunch of firefighters standing there with the equipment going, well, are you going to fly it?
Right.
You're going to fly it?
Right. And like I explained to the PD, you know, with all these smart controller drones now, I know like the original smart controller has an HDMI output on it. The one I have for the M30 has an HDMI output. I don't know about the smart controller for the Air 2S and the rest of them. They got an HDMI out or not. Like I told them, you guys got these big old command centers you want to roll out on these big events. And you got all these screens. I said, man, you can have this thing. I went out and bought me a 50-foot HDMI cord, just in case I want to, you know, hook it up to something for somebody to view while I'm flying and stuff. I said, you can plug this stuff up to your command center, and you got everybody's got a front row seat of what's going on. They can evaluate and make better command decisions and stuff. And that's what I'm saying about deploying this stuff on a regular basis. Mark said, I guess Greg from Pilot Institute was on his stream. I think Johnny Drone Flyer had him on, or Ray Kelly, one of the two had him on. Yeah. Safety and Emergency Services course. Yeah. Oh, Dominic's lurking, he says.
Yep, he started lurking the first thing we fired up.
Yeah. 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 Did Justin drop out?
Yeah, I think his phone probably gave up.
He's been having all kinds of fun there. So.
Yeah, I was giving him a hard time.
Yeah, he's got no decent internet.
Yeah.
Which I agree with him. His complaint was, Dre, was they can shut it off from remotely, but they can't turn it back on remotely.
Which technically is a bunch of nonsense, because they can restart your router from wherever they're sitting at. Because anytime 9 times out of 10, when you call them, they'll ask you certain questions, and like I said, they'll tell you to go outside or wherever your router's at, unplug it, plug it back in. And if that doesn't work, they can send a ping from where they're at to your router.
Exactly.
And see so they get a response back and be able to diagnose it pretty much where it's sitting at.
And my thought, maybe you feel the same way. He was shut off because they had 5 or 6 different accounts on the same count at the office, so therefore they shut them all down.
Well, that's why I was wondering. I said, you know, when he was talking about it, I said, well, whose account are you on?
Yeah,
because usually the account goes to the address.
And so my thought is they're sending somebody else. Hey, go out and see if you can figure this out. All these accounts and this and
right. Yeah. You know, like I said, usually the account is tied to the address primarily, and then you'll have a name to go with that address. But when you got several different names at one address, they're probably wondering, well, maybe the old person who lived there is no longer there, and these folks been getting a free ride on that service or something. So like you said, they shut everything down so they can figure out who should be getting billed.
Yep, who's on first? Yep.
We used to have that in our city with our refuse department. You know, our refuse department was losing money because of inadequate billing.
Yeah.
You know, some people on the same street were getting billed, and the neighbor next across the street didn't have to pay a bill, but they're getting their trash picked up every week. And this went on for like decades. People not having to pay a refuge bill.
Yep.
You know. So I get that point. I say, yeah, they want to make sure they're getting all their money. You know. I remember when I got my latest one upgraded to 1 gig, they had like 3 or 4 technicians come out. They said, "Well, you're the first guy in our area that ordered it."
Right.
So I was like the guinea pig house. You know, I'm like, I called up. I said, "Is there a problem?" They said, "No, man. Everybody's want to see how it works, how to hook it up." I was like, "Okay." Now, Laura, is that David's case for his computer there?
No, that's my case.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize.
You mean the refrigerator that's on her right?
That's what I was going to ask next. I said, how big is that thing?
It's not that big.
Oh, it's huge.
That's what I'm looking at. Like,
Look at the size of that thing.
I'll put like this. Okay, I'm gonna turn my camera. So I don't know if you can see my mini fridge in my office or not. Let me unblur the background right quick. Let me fix this mess. Let me undo it. Okay, that's my mini fridge in my office. That's the size what you got on the table.
No, it's
Okay?
not.
I don't want to hear about it's not that big. That's huge.
Well, tell him why you bought it.
Oh, I like the front case.
She liked the way it looked.
Well, that's like, I'm going through the same thing with my middle daughter. She wants to, all these years of them playing on consoles, now they want to get gaming rigs. And she's talking about she wants this pretty case, you know, and she wants to make sure it's got like, 5 or 6 fans in it, all this kind of
and
stuff.
the lights going up. There it is.
Yeah. You know, so like I say, I was just very, me being, being in computers as long as I had, I kept my old motherboard. Everything's intact. Motherboard, the memory, I got my old video cards, still have everything. So I told her, I said, instead of you spend all this money of your tax money to go buy a system, whatever, I said, well, we just go ahead and talk to my guy. That's where this whole thing about a case came up. But she wanted a certain type of case so she could see all the lights and the fans light up and all this kind of stuff. And she's ready to spend about $200 just on a case. I said, hold the phone, time out. I'm sure we can find one for about maybe $100 very easily and stuff. I said, for the amount of money we can put back into this, you can probably walk out the door with a gaming rig for under $500. Because my old board has I think it's a 3rd or 4th generation i7 chip, 32 gig of RAM, and I got a pair of 980 Ti video cards just sitting in the closet. So I said we can put one card, we can put both of them back because I used to run dual cards in my old rig. So and they all light up. The cards light up, and I got the little adapter piece that connects both cards together. It lights up, and you can set the breathing mode or flash mode or whatever mode you want to do and stuff. So all my old cases were all solid, like the side of Laura's, you couldn't see in my case. All you saw was the little reflective of light coming out of the corners where the case went together. So I know she definitely wants a clear side.
Hers is like a TV set. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, man. Yeah, and I say it's so big that it looks empty. I'm like,
she believes in letting it breathe.
Is that what it is? Let it breathe. There's a whole lot of breathing in there.
No, but it's called it's ready to be upgraded.
Well, you can you got so much room, you can build a second computer and put it in there.
And a third.
It needs a good dusting in there.
Yeah. So as soon as she gets her little tax money, we're going down to the computer shop, and so she can get her pick out. Basically, all she's doing is picking out a case and a power supply, and I'll supply all the rest of the parts for her.
There you go.
And everything. So all thing she'll probably need to buy is maybe a secondary hard drive for whatever she's gonna be downloading on it and stuff. It should be all right.
So Paul, are you going anywhere tonight?
Yeah, I don't think so. Might go downstairs and put this thing in. Won't take long. It's only 2 screws and then wire it up. And huh?
Just plugs in?
No, I have to wire it in, but I cut the wire so I know what color goes to where, right?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I wire all the time from all railroads and all that shit, so it's not a big deal. It's only 24 volts, so
It's the motor for his humidifier on his furnace.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, is that for automating your switcher or something? I'm like,
No, it's
I see
seized
that.
up.
I
It's
see
seized
the
up.
wheel, the gear on the top.
yeah. Well, that's where the drum goes into. So the drum's about, I don't know, that big around.
Right.
But it quit turning. But my humidity level in my house is only 27% right now.
Hmm.
It should be up between 45 and 55.
Okay. Good.
Hey, Marshall's here. Good afternoon, Marshall.
Just don't bring up the humidity, then I'll go another route. So
Yeah.
I'll just get one I can set up in the house. Plug it in, put some water in it. Where you go.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna punch out here. It's almost time for me to get out of here and go home. So
Okay, Dre.
as always, thank you for letting me
Laura's
come on for a little bit.
got her animation going there.
Yeah. And she's in San Francisco.
Yep.
All right. I will see you guys later.
Okay, Dre, thanks for popping in, buddy.
All right.
Yeah, bye-bye. Well, what do you guys think?
Yeah, Paul, I'm gonna go down and do that. Maybe go down and do that tonight or
Go down
Well,
and do
yeah,
that.
some
Laura's
of my-
got to get some rest.
Yeah, I need my bed.
Yeah.
you know, so.
Okay, everybody in the chat, thanks for being here. We'll see all of you again tomorrow.
You betcha.
Be good, and we'll see you.
Yeah, okay, guys.
Bye for now.
Yeah.